Hello, you beautiful, amazing people. What am I showing you right now? Oh, is this something that's giving you trauma from your old organic chemistry courses? No, I mean, well, it still might, but no, that's not the intention. This is actually HIMistry. Ooh, see, it says him, like, it's meant for you. Me, a man, a warrior. Okay, exactly. Okay, it's meant for me, it's meant for you. It's meant for the true men. Okay, whether you're pumping your guns to be like Arnold, or whether you are opening a door for your classy lover to make sure you show that chivalry is not dead. So again, this is HIMistry. It's all naturals. Okay, so HIMistry Naturals. This is their black tea and lactic cleanser. Okay, for man. So this thing, amazing, love it. By the way, I also love the bottle because at first when I saw it, I was like, oh, is it going to be a glass bottle, like hard top? But it's not. It's actually all soft and amazing because there's oftentimes, especially when I like doing this in the bathroom, I feel like some stuff slip, they fall, you slip, you fall, and you don't want things breaking, you don't want things cracking. So the fact that it's like a nice, durable, non-hard container and lid is perfect for me, and it just also makes it lighter and easier to carry around with you because I like having usually like a little pouch with me if I'm ever traveling on the go and wanting to make sure I am looking gorgeous and flawless. Like, already look at this skin, but it can keep getting better with this amazing blend. And by the way, what I also got with it, which I'll talk about after, okay, is the HIMistry Natural Hyaluronic and Vitamin C Moisturizing Serum for Men, okay? Just want to make sure I read that properly. This, okay, even though this comes first, this is small but mighty, okay? I don't think you understand, like, this is some potent stuff. Like, you know how people, like, when you look at a big container of, like, water and then, like, a small little cup of juice, like, oh, well, you need both of them, but that small thing of juice, boom, it could be filled with all those antioxidants and things your body needs. So again, this is small, but it has all those other things your body needs as well. So they're perfect together, and that's why HIMistry did it. HIMistry knows what your body needs. So let's dive back into this, okay? With this, I just love how also it's like very bold, simple, but yet elegant, the design as well. I love it. Maybe it's also because I was kind of nerdy. I enjoyed taking extra science courses, even though people are like, why? You're not even a part of a major that requires extra sciences. Okay, I did it because I enjoyed it, even, because I feel like knowledge is power, whether that's the field I'm in or not. So again, whether you're someone that, is hardcore into your skin or not, it's still stuff you should know and give it a shot because guess what? We're so used to like, oh, like girls are always spending time in the bathroom, making sure they're all good, looking amazing. Well, guess what, guys? I don't know where you've been, but the trend is we deserve to look awesome too, okay? Yeah, for the most part, a lot of us, we got that awesome, confidence, but sometimes our skin isn't acting up. So this will make sure your skin is always acting right, okay? So the main thing about this that I gotta say, it exfoliates the skin, okay, to lighten up, any dark spots. So I feel like a common place for dark spots is like on your nose, like when it looks like you have like, they're not like pimples, but they almost look like, you have like little specks of black in there, and you always see people like try to have masks where they, like, oh, I pulled out them. But guess what? They come back if you're not properly cleaning yourself. So by exfoliating, that literally means it's like cleaning deep inside the pores, which is what you got to do to get rid of the blackheads, all in all the dark spots, because that's literally like dirt and grime that just goes inside your pores. So yeah, I'm just saying, it's kind of like a drain on the side of a street. Like that's where all the water and kind of garbage goes in. And so that's what you got on your face. So you want to make sure, yeah, you let in water, but you don't want to let in, those plastic bottles and garbage, okay, on your face. Like, be rational, people. Be rational, okay? And the amazing other thing, too, is it leaves your skin feeling moisturized to increase water retention properly. So especially when it's a hot day, sometimes skin gets dry. I know, like, corners of my nose, like right now, they're good. Mostly because I try to stay hydrated. Yeah, parts of your body, even if they're not like noticeable, they dry up. and it's not fun because you don't want to have like flakes or dry skin because it's not appealing, like at all. So yeah, make sure you're feeling fresh, And the thing is with this too, it's not like you'll be like looking like, oh, like you're sweaty the whole time. No, it's literally making sure your skin just looks nice the way it is, and that's what it's meant to do, okay? Because people always try to find excuses like, oh, well, I don't want to look greasy like a pizza. I'm like, you're not. Like, grease isn't water, okay? This is literally helping you retain water in your face. Gosh, and it helps improve pigmentation. So especially now, I know a lot of us are always wearing masks. So like, there's points where I had like different shades on my face. I was looking like Two-Face from Batman. So this helps make sure your skin kind of naturally blends in together. Also great, like in a sense, also if you have a sunburn, kind of helps alleviate that too. So yeah, you never have to worry, especially like if you fall asleep and like one side has more light than the other. You want to make sure everything kind of blends in the same way because, yeah, to a point, like, even though it's not necessarily bad, but like, again, it's like, it boosts your confidence. Make sure you're looking great in one shade versus looking like, oh, is he walking around looking like the rainbow with all those different colors on him? Yeah. So make sure you just, your whole body kind of looks the same. So you want to make sure your face matches your arms, just common sense. The other amazing thing, this helps penetrate deep in your skin while also, what am I doing? Yeah, your beard, okay? So a lot of these serums, or cleansers, they can't really dig deep through a beard. Like, sure, do I have a hardcore beard like Duck Dynasty? No. But still, there's stuff that can't get past a beard like this. So yeah, you want to make sure you can have something that can bypass a beard, okay? Because especially if you have an even thicker beard, you want to make sure your product enters your beard. Because again, too, you can have dry skin by your hair too, and it's flaky, it's itchy, you're shedding like a dog. You don't want that. So you want something that can penetrate your hair, penetrate, your epidermis, your outer layer of skin, and yeah, make sure you feel good inside and out. Because you're just focusing on the outside and not actually making sure your inside's good. Maybe you should just wear makeup then. Like, I'm just saying, this stuff actually makes sure your body is naturally good from within. Because that's what matters most. It's like a personality. No matter how much you work out, if you're not a good person on the inside, people are going to be like, ugh. But this, they're going to make sure they're going to be like, wow, he's looking amazing. You must treat good care of yourself versus like, oh, like, is he wearing a mask? So there you go. I'll even put a little on for you now. Oh my, here we go. And I like how it has a little spout, because some of these companies, they don't have that. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, there we go. It's like, it's not too thick, not too light, and I like that because some of them, when they're too light, they just kind of seep everywhere, and you're like playing catch, like, oh, don't go anywhere. Oh, gosh. It just feels so refreshing, too, because, it's not like I put this in the fridge. I just keep it, like, by my sink. Oh, wow. I just love the smell, too. Like, anything all natural is amazing. But the fact is, it's not like you're smelling, like, grass. It's, I don't know, it smells like a nice summer breeze. Like, and the thing is, like, when I say that, people are like, oh, is that not manly? I'm like, think of it this way. Even though I don't love baseball, I just remember as a kid, when you're ready on that mound with the bat for the ball and you get that nice fresh air breeze, feels good, it smells nice. So I'm literally smelling nostalgia on my face. And, yeah, and the great thing, too, is with the beard, again, nothing catches on, so it's not like you have random white spots like, oh, is that product in your beard? But it also just makes your beard feel softer, but at the same time, it's not wet, so it absorbs it perfectly. And I honestly, I could put this on all day just because I love the smell. So it's especially great if, you wash your face after the gym and you're like, I don't have time to shower fully, so just wash your face, do that. You'll feel more rejuvenated, and you'll smell amazing. Also wear deodorant, okay, guys? Because, like, hey, it'll make your face smell good, but the rest of you, I don't know. And let's dive into the second part with the HIMistry Naturals Hyaluronic Vitamin C Moisturizing Serum for Men. Uh, so with this one, again, like I said, it's mighty and small. Okay, think of Mighty Mouse. So with this, it provides maximum moisture for your skin cells. So that one adds moisture, but this one really makes sure everything is rejuvenated. So that way, if you have any kind of like blemishes or marks, it literally helps like have the waters rushing. It's kind of like water for your body. Like when you wake up in the morning, you're so thirsty, you drink it, you feel it going everywhere. So that's what this does for you. This is that little morning wake up of water where I'm like, whoa, like I just got like a whole splash in my face, especially with the vitamin C. Like you almost feel like, whoa, did someone just like pour fresh, like high vitamin C food, like foods on me? It's like almost like you're swimming in like grapefruit or orange juice, but like you're not feeling sticky. You're feeling amazing. You literally feel one with the fruit. So I love that because it literally helps repair skin cells as well. So it's especially good too. Like I said, you do have a sunburn, like that one is like, oh, like helps blend into the skin. This one will also make sure to help heal it as well faster. So that's why it's amazing because this is small but really great for you. Because a little goes a long way. That's why it's in a small bottle because they're like, oh, you think you're gonna need all this? Trust me, it's gonna last you a long time. It also aids in collagen production. Which is amazing as well, because now especially there's a huge trend, for guys drinking collagen and protein shakes and all that. So the fact that it helps your body naturally produce that as well is perfect for you. Help everything keep, shining, glistening, fuel yourself. Production. It's like basically good for your body as well. You're literally fueling yourself on your skin, not just fueling yourself by eating things, which is amazing because let's be real, at a point after we have a whole big meal, we're like, oh, I can't eat anymore. And then all of a sudden you're like looking over like, oh, do I need to like eat more of that to feel better? And then it's like, oh, I could just rub it on my face. So that's amazing. And it also, like I said, it specifically helps with any skin damage from UV rays, which, what is that? Boom, a sunburn. And the crazy thing is though, no matter what complexion you are, you get sun damage from radiation, whether you realize it or not, and you don't want to realize it too late, because then all of a sudden you're like, oh, like, that hurts, or that feels weird, where it's like, oh, my skin looks dry, and, like, irritated, like, why, what happened? And you're like, oh, the UV rays, because we love being out in the sun, but the sun sometimes is like, hey, I'm dangerous, don't you forget it. So this helps protect you. It's basically like having a shield at all times, like, oh, you're trying to go to battle? Well, guess what? I have my shield, my trusty steed. Oh. Also, I love how, by the way, on the bottle it says no animal testing and paraben free. So they really do focus on being a great brand inside and out, besides just making sure it's great for your body and being all natural. So I truly appreciate that because, yeah, like I want a brand that I know is trying to be a good person like me, because, yeah, why not think of a brand like as a person too? Whereas people think of a brand as like, oh, well, if they do bad things, it's not really their fault. Well, yeah, guess what? They still have people running the whole business. So the fact that they care, I truly appreciate that. And then it's also super effective for anti-aging. Okay, so I don't know. Like sometimes if I'm stressed here, see if I, do an angry face. Yeah, that causes wrinkles. Whatever stress you do, any angry face, that wrinkles, will help you. Like, I won't say help you because it's negative. It literally makes you age faster, makes you look like an old man. So the fact that this helps you stay happy, stay smiling, because, yeah, that takes away wrinkles. So the fact that this helps take away wrinkles, too, is important. Because, yeah, even though for the most part, no guys are like, I'm not worried about wrinkles. Well, guess what? If you're out in the sun, your skin is dry, you're stressed, like, that's how you get wrinkles, and you don't want it to be too late. So thankfully, even if you're starting to get some, this will help. So I'll show you again because like that, they're a great combo. Little goes a long way. Look at that. Beautiful. See? Just that 2 little splotches. Rub it in your hands. Oh, smells amazing. And again, it goes through the beard. And what I like doing, I like also putting it inside my ears and around it because I feel like those areas get neglected a lot, and especially on your eyebrows too. Make sure it seeps in there. Yeah, and it's just great because if you feel like you have any extra, rub your hands, moisturize your hands, and guess what? It's not sticky, it's not slippery. So if you ever need to be like, oh, I quickly need a refresher, do that. You're ready to go, and yeah, it's safe to drive. Like my hands, they're fine. Like right now, everything's good. So that's it again. Basically diving into HIMistry's naturals. Hyal- I love saying this hyaluronic. Okay, because it just sounds so fancy. I love it. Vitamin C moisturizing serum for men. So yeah, definitely give this shot. Give it a shot too. The whole brand, I love it. I'm a huge fan, huge advocate because I was one of those kids, growing up where, like, even at a point, I went through a phase in, like, elementary. I was like, I don't want to shower. Now I'm like, oh, I shower every day, sometimes multiple times, depending on the gym. And now I'm like, even after a gym, I'm like, oh, I didn't really work up sweat. Still wash your face. And now I have stuff, amazing products to wash my face with. I feel amazing because then afterwards, I'm like, oh, I surprisingly have a guest or, someone wants to grab a bite. I'm like, oh, darn, do I, like, need to change anything? I go in there like, wow, you're looking great. Versus, like, after a long day, I've literally had people tell me, like, oh, like, you look tired, like, you had a long day. So thankfully, these amazing products have changed that for me. And it makes me feel happier, makes me just feel all around great. So have an awesome rest of your day. Stay happy, stay healthy.